In this gameplay, I'm going to be showing you guys what two dominant bigs should look like on NBA 2K23. Now, I think, when it comes to a duo combination, when it comes to, what build you should go in with your friend, I think the power forward and the center duo is not really talked about a lot in this game. Now, you guys can see some of these guys are a bunch of level 40s, right? But for some reason, they decided to come with a small ball lineup. And obviously, me and my power forward, Lilo, we've been very, very dominant recently. We've been clicking a lot. So I think this one of the duos that is very, very underrated in the game. Like, if you have your friend that's another big, and you guys know what you guys are doing in terms of being able to space the floor. And you guys are seeing in this gameplay as well. Both of us are able to shoot the ball. We're both tall. So he's 7 foot tall. I'm 7'2". So as you guys can see, we can basically switch. Okay, we can take turns. One of us can go in the paint. One of us can stay out. In this possession, as you guys can see, he's guarding the paint because my guy's staying out. So it's not necessarily a problem at all. So we always have good rim protection. And at the same time, you guys will see on the offensive side, we always have each other's back. Okay, right here, they left me wide open. I can shoot a three, but you guys can see my power forward. He's trying, he's trying to fight his way in there to get the rebound. And obviously, he has his own way of scoring as well. So at this point, we're just playing bully ball, bro. So I do think, this combination of the other day I was watching a YouTube video of Pelicans AD and DeMarcus Cousins, and both of us recently, I'm not gonna lie, we've been playing a lot of games recently. We've been absolutely just going crazy, right? It kind of reminds me of just the Pelicans AD and DeMarcus Cousins, because they were going crazy. I think this is probably one of the underrated duos that a lot of people don't talk about in the NBA. But let me guys know what you guys think is some of the best underrated duos in NBA history. Because for me, I do think Pelicans AD and Boogie are very, very underrated. People don't talk about them a lot. But as you guys can see, even when he does miss, he made the first one earlier. Even when he does miss, I have his back when it comes to the rebounding. As you guys can see, he came back, he got the rebounding, and that's also another important thing about both of us. He has his own way of scoring, and I have my own way of scoring. So as you guys can see, he goes into the post hook because he's got 85 closure on this build, and he has Hall of Fame Pro Touch. And obviously for me, I have my mid-range game. So we both have our own ways of scoring, and also I can always pass out the mid-range. You guys can see there's that connection there. So every time I'm doing something, one of us is in the paint trying to clean up the mess. And obviously you're not going to dunk on both of us. You're not going to dunk on the both of us right there. So this duo is very, very underrated. We've been killing a lot of teams, especially when teams come with like a small power forward, like a 6'9" or something, or like a 6'8" power forward. You already know it's easy time. So right here, as you guys can see, we're taking turns, right? He's in the paint. Obviously, I did not miss the shot, but if I had missed the shot right there, he would have got the rebound. So we have that sort of connection right there. As you guys can see, both are just passing to each other. Again, we've been playing a lot recently, so we'll kind of understand the game a little bit better. But again, I think this is a very, very underrated duo. As you guys can see, I hit him right back. I repaid him right there. And again, it's very, very important for you guys to be able to specialize in something. A lot of time when I see two guys, right, come into the rec, a lot of times you're two bigs, you guys play exactly the same. One of you can't shoot, or both of you can't shoot. You guys are clogging the paint. You guys don't know when to go for the rebound. You guys don't know when to space the floor for your teammates. So it's very, very, very annoying. That's the reason why a lot of people don't like to play with two bigs sometimes, because they don't know what they're doing. But as you guys can see, both of us, we're just going crazy, bro. We're going crazy. If one of us is in the paint, one of us is staying out. Again, it does make the game a lot more fun. And as you guys can see, it is half time, and both of us at this point, he's got 18 points. I also have 18 points. We're kind of split a piece. The rest of our teammates, they're just kind of there. They're just kind of chilling. Obviously, my point guard is also with us. We're with two randoms, but we're just absolutely just killing this team, and we're not done. The game is definitely not done. And again, this is a very, very underrated duo that a lot of people do not run a lot in the rec. And now you guys can see, for the instant that I do miss, as you guys can see, he got the rebound and just went up, bro. So there's always going to be that size mismatch, unless the other team also comes with too big. But then again, their too big is probably not going to be as good as our too big. You know what I'm saying? We're just kind of different. But once again, look at both of us in the paint trying to get that rebound. Look, I'm just I'm not going to lie. When I'm on this build, you're going to have to help me, bro. I've got masher run. I've got fast twitch. So you guys already know I am not planning to pass out the ball. But once again, look, both of us are going for the rebound, bro. We're very, very dominant in the paint. Again, a lot of bigs, when it comes to the rec by themselves, or when it comes to rep with their friend, they're just so bad, bro. Like, they don't know what to do. You don't even have a post hook. You know, one of them, the favorite thing that randoms love to do on their centers, as you guys can see right there, another wide open shot for me. The favorite thing a lot of these, rec random centers love to do is drop step. And if you guys don't know, drop step is not as effective this year as it should be, okay? I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely not as good as it should be. So if you notice, even though my build does have an 87 post control, I rarely ever drop step because the animation is so unpredictable. But once again, you guys can see I've got my post hop and he has his post hook, so we both have our own ways of scoring to make it very, very cheesy. Now it also helps when you guys play a lot of, like, again, I'm not gonna lie, the way both of us are playing is definitely very suited for the meta lineup. If you're talking about the meta lineup where they put the point guard in a corner, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what corner they put the point guard in, he's going to be guarding either one of us, and he's not going to be able to guard either one of us. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to put your PG that's 6'1" with no defense to guard a post hook or a post fade from a 7-foot or a 7'3" from a 7'2" player. But as you guys can see, once again, we're running that two-man game, and it's working, man. He knows when to go into the paint. This is another important thing. He knows when to go to the paint. He knows when to space the floor. But once again, look, every time I'm trying to post up or into the animation, you guys can see how quickly he is sprinting to the paint, because there are certain times I will just shoot the ball if I think I can make it, and he's going to get the rebound if I don't. There are certain times I don't think I'm going to make it, but at this point, they're just triple teaming in the paint because they couldn't stop it. But once again, he can space the floor, and so can I. So we can both shoot, and we can both play great defense. As you guys can see right there, he got the steal. And obviously, my boy, look, I'm always going to go into the post. And even when he does miss, again, I'm there to clean up the mess. And at this point, I was just trying to take the mic, bro. At this point, you guys can see the game's already done, okay? And watch what these guys are gonna do. The whole team is right there. Yes, I could have passed out, but no, I'm not passing out. I am not passing out to the randoms, but the game is done. But yeah, man, this was definitely fun. This is, we've been running this duel. Look at this crazy off the, oh my god, bro, look at that. That was crazy. Like, the whole team had to flop on that. That was an alley-oop off the backboard, a big to a big, bro. But once again, bro, look at both of us. We're always going for the rebound. Again, this is like a very, very underrated duel. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is the most underrated sort of duo lineup to run in the Rec? I know, obviously, the center PG lineup, that's the one duo that everyone runs, but is there like another underrated duo lineup that people tend to run that is slept on? In my opinion, I think the power forward center duo is very, very slept on, because a lot of the times when I play by myself, we have like another power forward that's just really bad, and he ends up sort of selling the game. So we have another power forward that knows what they're doing. As you guys can see, we both dropped 30 points. We both went crazy with our stats this game, even though our teammates were just kind of there. And before you guys talk about the randoms, you guys can clearly see some of them were shooting 0 for 4, 0 for 2. Okay, so we did give them the ball. They just weren't making the shot. Before guys are like, you're just playing buddy ball. We're not playing buddy ball, bro. We're just dominant in the paint. You know what I'm saying? We're just, we have our own way of, getting the buckets. But anyways, man, again, you guys let me know what you guys think is the most underrated, duo, even in NBA history. The duo that no one really talks about, but they were super, super dominant. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy that video, man. I had a lot of fun, and I've been having a lot of fun playing with my power forward. And yeah, I got more content for you, man. I'll catch you in the next one.